All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wizards and muggles. We got our second semifinal match in something that's pretty unusual. Usually we don't have time to record two semifinals, but Leverone won his quarter so fast, won his semi so fast, that we have time to put this on camera. We got Gordon on the left, him of the red beard, him of the bouncy knee, him of the Infect fame. And we got Justin on the right, him of the legendary punts, him of the green sweatshirt, him of the affinity. This should be fun. Now, Justin already beat an Infect player to get to this point. He had to win it in round 6. He had to play it out, and he snuck in at 4-2. So he's on the draw because he was 7th seed. Gordon on the play. Now, this affinity player, Gordon, this is a little different. Hell, this is a lot different than the last time because Gordon has a lot more play. He has Piracy Charm as a kill spell. He has Dispel to counter Galv Blast and Teamer Battle Rage. He has main deck Rancor to provide continuous pressure and trade. But most importantly, in the main deck, the main board, the 60, 3 Dissenter's Deliverance, and 1 Slaughterhorn for some damn reason. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why he chose to do that, but you know what? It's going to be pretty good here. Justin. This is 3 months in a row that Justin top 8s the TJ's Titanium. He did it in September. He did it in October. He's done it in November. He went top 8, he went top 4, and now he's in the top 4 again. Storyline would say he makes the finals and loses, but we'll see. We have Noble versus Signal Pest. Mox Opal go. Let's see what we got here. Bladed Agent, holding up green for potential vines or blossoming. Good start for Gordo. That's exactly what he wants, the unblockable threat. Justin has a whole mess of artifacts, not many of which actually do anything, but he has a Ravager. That's a good one. Let's see if Gordo has his main deck Slaughterhorn. Now, I don't think there's any way for Gordo to kill Justin right now. He can set up a kill for next turn. He just says 2. 2 Infection. 0 damage. Gordo's knee bounces harder. He's 1 turn away. Bladed Agent. Go. Blade Agent, not good here. Adds 0 pressure. Literal 0. It's a blocker. Another Ravager. Unfortunate for Gordo. A 3rd Ravager. Doesn't matter much. So, 2 Ravagers, and creatures turning sideways. Ah, interesting. Looks like Mr. Gordo wants to block with a Nexus. Justin's hand is empty. So there are no Battle Rages. There are no Galv Blasts. There's no Thought Cast. There are no Welding Jars being held back. This is it. Gordo knows what he has to beat. And Justin now has just a simple math problem. He has to figure out the best way to deal his opponent 19 damage. And I have to imagine it involves sacking at least 1 Ravager. And at least a Springleaf Drum. Probably a Mox Opal, too. Justin has to pretty aggressively start sacrificing at this point. Three. Come on, Mox Opal 2. Oh, no. Sack the Mox Opal, Jay. You don't need that Mox Opal. Inkmoth down. Okay. Can Gordo come up with 6 more Infect? Doesn't look like it. He can at least do 2. 2. Glistener. Knee bouncing harder than ever. Look at that thing go. Think of all the calories Gordo must lose just bouncing those knees. All turn sideways after, of course, Vault Scourge gets cast. Block, block. Now, can Justin dump enough counters? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think so. This is 4 going through right now. And I told you in round 6 we'd see the hands on the face from Justin. It's only a matter of time. There's no way he can do enough. Even if he sacks everything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And also, even if he sacked the Mox Opal last turn, it wouldn't have mattered. He could have gotten very close. He could have gotten his opponent to like 2. Not saying it wasn't the right play to sack the Mox Opal. It was. Yep, Justin says, well, that's lethal. Master of Observation, Justin. Get the infected Justin Provençal skin for 200 play points on Magic Online. So, we go to sideboards. Because we're sideboarding. Let's see. Gordo knows what he wants. So, Gordo has Stony Silence and Path to Exile. These are pretty good cards. Also has Invisible Stalkers if you want some. It is a good way to break through, but, I mean, it's probably too slow. Not like there's any Butcher's Cleaver to combo with here. He has stuff to side out, too. He's got, like, Dispel, Spell Pierce. Maybe, like... Yeah, I'm not sure what else, to be honest with you. That's tough. Those are the only obvious ones. The 1 Dispel, the 2 Spell Pierce. Maybe the Piracy Charm, but it is a removal spell. Justin, on the other hand, has some good stuff. He's got a Wear Tear. Will not be seen in this matchup. Don't know why I said that. It's been a long day. And I didn't really get much lunch, I'll be honest with you. Kind of forgot about that part of it, but it's all hitting me. So, Justin, go ahead and win quick, will you? Anyways, he's got Bitter Blossom, Blood Moon, to, of course, counteract the Nexi, Aether Grid, Thoughtseize if he wants it. He'll be shaving on some cards like Welding Jar, probably. Steel Overseer, pretty slow. Maybe Vault Scourge. Vault Scourge seems pretty bad. Lifelink, irrelevant. But since time immemorial with this affinity deck, you really have to watch out how many actual artifacts you take out. I don't think that'll be a problem here, though, because it's not like you have actual affinity cards. Before, it was like the players would fill their decks with like 15 spells of color, because back then there were a lot less good options, unlike now. And they would think they're supposed to side in 12 cards, and they'd side out 12 artifacts. Meaning their cards with affinity for artifacts just were uncastable. They'd have these Mirror Enforcers in their deck, and they would open their hand and it'd be 3 colored cards, like 2 lands, a Mirror Enforcer, and something goofy, and they couldn't cast their cards. Way less of a problem now. Gordo breaks another sleeve. Gordo, buddy. Gordo. You gotta check your shuffling technique, brother. That's the second one he's broken on camera alone. He's probably gone through 20. Gordo. Don't you know I got a dinner date, Gordo? Come on, brother. And yes, the dinner date is with Wendy. They have the 4 for 4 deal. Wendy is a temptress, man, I'll tell ya. That Wendy gets me every time. Got that siren song. Those luscious red locks. Oh, Wendy. Wendy. Oh, girl. You so fine. You so fine, I got diarrhea. Go Wendy. Go Wendy. Here we go. Gordo and 6 cards. Gordo. I gotta mention here too that this playmat, this beautiful playmat on the left, is made by him. He drew that and he made it. Like, not by hand. He didn't spool the felt, or however the hell you make felt. He wasn't like a Bangladeshi child who put that together, but he did make it. He did pay for it to be made. Anyways, Dahlia, the Guardian of Thraben, comes out for Justin. An interesting sideboard card. Part of me hopes that that Gordo can kill that Vault Scourge and kill Glimmervoid, but he doesn't. He just has the back-breaking Stony Silence. Any future cranial platings are dead. Any welding jars, dead. Darksteel Citadels, dead. Mox Opals, dead. Springleaf Drum, dead. Bam. In for 3. Gordo, man, I gotta take issue, though, right now. I take issue right now with that Stony Silence, bro. It's like the ugliest Stony Silence that's ever been printed. I mean, look at it. You can't even tell what that card is. Come on. Come on, man. Spring the extra $1. Get the Innistrad version. Gordo. Spend a little less time bouncing your knee and a little more time getting better Magic cards. So main phase 1, Gordo gets Dryad Arbor, attacks for 1. And I see why. Rancor. The Dryad Arbor. That's really goofy. 1/1 Ravager. Will grow no larger. Dahlia, though, has first strike. But Jay keeps it on defense. Interesting choice by Justin. He can't imagine he's going to win the long game here. What with that Stony Silence in play, blanking like 20% of his deck. But he decides that he does not want to trade 2 damage for 3. And I get that. That makes sense. What? Oh, okay. I'm dumb. I forgot about prowess. Justin blocks with the Ravager, puts the counter on the Vault Scourge. And all of a sudden, the Vault Scourge, which I thought maybe Jay would side out, is looking pretty good. It really is. As goofy as that sounds, Vault Scourge versus Infect. All he can do is say go. There's the Blood Moon in hand, but I mean, that turns Glimmervoid into a mountain. That turns Nexus into a mountain. And, furthermore, costs 4. This is so weird. These Dryad Arbor beats. 4 mana. You ready? You ready? Boom. Judge. How the hell does this work? Judge. How the hell does this work? So I think, because the Dryad Arbor came into play first, that it's still a creature. I'm not 100% on that. But I think it's layering. 4 mana. Aether Grid. Blood Moon number 2. Nice. Oh, wow. Might of Old Krosa, become immense. +10, and trample. That is one very dead Justin, who had some real awkward sideboard choices. They're 2 Blood Moon Dahlia. Not saying they're bad, just awkward. So, Gordo moves on to face Leverone. The finals of the Titanium Challenge. Winner gets an invite to the Titanium Finals. So, stay tuned. We only have 1 match left. 1 match left. Leverone, Gordo. Stay tuned.